change? Well, some people are naturally blessed, while others have to work a bit harder to get that perfect physique. Now we've got USN Ambassador Boitumelo Thulo, Boiti, joining us for more. Morning to you, Boiti. Great to have you in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Am I right? On the one hand, you're a film star, you're a TV star. On the other hand, you're an exercise expert and a leader in that field.
Sheesh.
Are you? Well, that's what I'm told.
That's hectic.
That's what I'm told.
I will take, the compliments.
Yes.
But I do film and television, and I'm also a fitness junkie. I wouldn't say an expert or a leader, but definitely it's something that
I was going to say, from an earlier generation of film stars, Jane Fonda made her name as a film star and then went into exercise, made a lot of money out of exercise.
No, we don't say, not Jane Fonda. We're gonna go with J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yes.
I can deal with J-Lo.
We can do Jane Fonda.
I can work with J-Lo.
It's just the principle I'm talking about.
No.
Fair enough.
So, Boiti, tell us, you have a stunning physique. I mean, it's not a, it's look at that. I mean, wow, amazing.
Oh my gosh.
What do you do on a daily basis? You're USN Ambassador. What does that mean? And what do you do? How do you get to look like this?
Okay, so being a USN Ambassador is basically, obviously you represent them, and you are kind of like their spokesperson, and you use their products. Funny enough, I was using USN before they approached me to be their ambassador. I was using some weight loss products, and then basically, you work with them, you start using their products, you see which product works for you, and then from there on you kind of spread the word and give people the correct information about different supplements and what they can use for certain things, because not every supplement is meant for everything. There's one specifically targeted for certain things that you want to achieve with your body. So that's what I basically do.
Boiti, you must have been following the Tim Noakes controversy. Everyone's
No.
following the diet, this
I've
book.
heard about it, but I haven't really gone in depth with it.
Okay, but what I mean is it's a high-fat, low-carb
Yes.
diet. The book has sold over 100,000 copies. People like the sound of it. But it gives them a lot of power. So are you aware, I mean, you've got a public profile, and now you recommend something, puts you in a very powerful position.
I guess, kind of, but that's why also you have to be extremely careful, because you have a social responsibility, and you can't share things that you know are ultimately going to be harmful just for the sake of having this power to share and to tell people what to do. So it gives you this certain amount of power, but it's a heavy social responsibility, because everything you do, it has to be completely correct, because you know that there are thousands of people who are looking at you and following exactly what you're doing.
Ing some boxing exercises there, is that right?
Yeah.
Earlier we saw weights.
Getting tough.
Is that right? Is it boxing?
Something like
Do you
that.
do some boxing at the big bag that hangs in the gym?
Well, I don't actually go to a normal gym. I go to a personal training center. But I have tried boxing before. Actually, I tried Muay Thai. But it's unbelievably intense. Like, boxing is one of the most difficult sports.
You know what? A little bit later, just before we let you go, Boiti has agreed to show us how to do a proper squat. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Talk about advanced warning.
So she'll be my personal trainer for today. But you said that you are a brand ambassador. You're in the public eye. It comes with a huge responsibility. One of the things that you have been known for is you did the naked shoot, and everybody knows about the naked shoot, and they know about you, and you looked absolutely amazing in it. But do you think that you got the type of mileage that you would have wanted for it? Because I've asked a lot of people, Boiti, about the naked shoot. What was the cause for? So do you think that it made the type of impact that you wanted?
It didn't make the kind of, the direction in which the impact went. It wasn't what I was expecting, nor was it something that I had planned. All I wanted was to be a part of something that was going to be used for a greater cause, for the Lunchbox Fund. That was my reason for being a part of the Marie Claire shoot. But the outcome was just me and the nakedness and my booty. But honestly, in all honesty, I'm very grateful for how it turned out. Even though it wasn't the plan for it to turn out where I'm singled out, I'm glad that people got to hear about it, even though it was in a weird way, where people were just talking about my booty.
Would you go then with no publicity is bad publicity? Whatever the publicity is good for the image?
No, bad publicity is publicity. So, exactly. It is true. no publicity is bad publicity. Is
But
it all
then-
just work
but
towards a greater cause.
You then get very well known, and then you have the issue of being recognized wherever you go, and perhaps having to go in disguise sometimes. I don't know if you wear glasses normally, or you take them off, or you put them on, or
I
you...
can't see.
Yeah.
I have them on all the time.
But isn't
they
that an
help.
issue that, you know, people, they own you? Because when you're on TV,
Almost.
particularly, not the movies so much, but TV, you're
TV,
in
yeah,
their houses, and they own you, don't they?
To a certain extent, yes, and it comes with the territory of being in this industry. But I think it's part of the journey, and it's part of the thing that you have to learn. That I'm not going to allow people to sway me or to, you know, try and control where I'm trying to genuinely go. So you ultimately have to grow very thick skin, and you have to put your foot down and decide where you want to go, where your morals are going to take you, and you know, and just keep away from allowing people to sway you, because it's very easy for that to happen, for them to control.
How do you get people to look beyond just your beauty? Because you've got a lot more to offer, and they look at you and the first thing they see is, wow, she's young, she's absolutely gorgeous. But when you are trying to put something serious to them, how do you get them to look beyond that?
Well, there isn't a certain thing that I follow to get people to look beyond my, because I don't think that way. When I try and share something, I share it either way. Whether you're going to see past it or not, my responsibility at the time is to share it. So if you see it or not, I don't feel like I have to convince people to look past my looks. That's very annoying. I wouldn't want to do that. So I just share what I need to share, and if they don't see past whatever, the physical, then that's that. There's nothing I can do.
Talking about sharing and past the physical, we're going to head over to that wall where you're going to be showing me how to do some of these exercises.
I'm wearing this tight skirt.
I'm in a very fortunate position in that I have Boitumelo who's going to be showing me how
Someone's
to do.
got to look after the desk, so
Someone
I'm
has to
staying
look
over
after
here.
the desk. Okay. How to do, so a lot of the people will say if you needed to doing a squat, you need to have the right sort of posture to do it.
You stand up straight.
Okay, how far apart should my legs be?
Not too wide, like shoulder
length. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You open up, and the skirt is extremely tight.
Okay, so I'll do it for you.
So you'll do it.
Yes.
All right. So basically, you just arch your back.
Oh, okay, wow.
Arch,
Okay.
go down.
Okay.
So your back must be
arched.
arched.
Yeah, like that.
So almost like you're pushing your bum out.
Oh, okay, like that.
Yes, and then you.
Not almost.
Okay, all right,
You
like
have to
that.
push it out.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, but don't lean forward.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that your bum is out and your back is straight.
It's out.
So
it's out.
so basically,
Okay, there we go. So,
and then you go down.
okay.
And you keep going up.
Okay, that's
So
it.
when you go up, you go completely up and you squeeze your bum in.
Okay, so this is the posture that you should do.
Yeah,
okay,
and you
so
squeeze your bum in.
Okay, so for the ladies
The moment
out
you get
there.
up, you squeeze it in and then you go down again.
Okay, so first thing
It
to
is the
do.
weirdest thing to do it in this tight skirt.
It makes for being a good sport. So
Yes.
legs apart. Legs apart.
Shoulder width.
Shoulder in.
Yes.
And make sure that you
Your
keep
arch, your back is arched completely.
I've never heard the word bum used. In fact, I don't think we've ever used it before, and we've used it 10 times today. And
Yes.
squeeze. Those are the
And
two things
squeeze.
I took
And
away.
squeeze.
Take away, bum and squeeze. Thanks to USN Ambassador Boitumelo Thulo.